Ronin Pawn!
Hello, I am the Ronin Pawn, and this is Midnight Planetbase. Kick that smooth jazz, baby, roll it. And we've gotten to the point where, people seem to be surviving a bit. They're tired. They're absolutely tired. All we managed to do last time was kill the first round of colonists and bring them back to life using a little bit of voodoo. Yeah. I've got chicken bones in the back there, so we can do it again if we have to, but I don't want to. You guys can just go to sleep if you'd like to, just after we build all of the beds. I might need, oh my god, you're getting really tired, aren't you? I might need to actually have them build yet another bed. Everybody is going to need their own bed. If you all go to sleep at once, if it has to be that way, then we'll do that the first shift. And then all of you are going to have to pull like 92-hour shifts after that, because we've got a lot to do. And first and foremost is, figure out what the hell we're doing here. What did I build over here? The biodome. So start putting in some easy to handle things that don't require a lot of maintenance, fast production, high maintenance. No, we need low, slow. We need just average, don't we? Give me some wheat. Give me some wheat. Oh, right as soon as you walk into the, put the wheat in the back there. Give me some wheat all over the place, and then what do you got in terms of like onions? Wheat and onions. That's what we'll start off with. Yeah. And I need a mine is another thing that I'm gonna need here. I feel like this planet is a little bit less forgiving. The last one I was able to just sort of, not know what I was doing, and it was fine, and now this one is a little bit less fine with me not knowing what I'm doing. Wow. Perfect location for the mine. Right in there, as quick as you could possibly get in and out. My workers are gonna be so happy, and they can jump right out of bed and just head. In fact, we should build a path between here. We should build a path just right there, actually. Oh, there are asteroids on this planet. Okay. Yeah, path right there, so they can just hop out of bed and go straight to work. But you can't. You can only have one path into the bedrooms. I found that out the hard way. Are you guys gonna go and lay down anytime soon? I mean, you're not, it doesn't look like you're gonna pass out and die from it, but I would really like you to just take care of your basic needs right now. I will use up every single bit of this before before we need to worry about... Is it almost gone? It's almost gone. My god, I've gone through a lot of it. What have we got? We've got 6 meals. Only 6 meals left? Oh, it's a good thing I just put in some food. And was 12 metal, 17 bioplastic. We still got a fair bit of bioplastic, but we do have a number of things on the queue as well. What else do we need before I get myself totally hosed and boned and screwed over in here? Well, what we absolutely need is a place to refine our foods into bioplastic and the ores that we'll be getting into metal and stuff like that. So I'm thinking we have one of them, whatever they're called, the processing plants. Now this will be for both metal and, everything, basically. So I want to have it close to, it would be nice to have it, well, I want to have it closer to the mine, is what I would like, I think. Closer to the mine. No, I need to save space for like a landing pad. We're not going to be able to have a landing pad there. You're going to have to make another air dock. Well, great. Then that's just beautiful. You know what? I'm going to put this right here because it feels good. It feels good when it grazes against my inner thigh. So I'm just going to do that. Are you guys okay now? You're sleeping. You're sleeping the night away. Oh, sleeping, sleeping. Everybody's doing it. How are you going to... You can't play smooth jazz when you're singing, Pawn. You can't... Well, I wasn't going to do that anyway. Maybe I didn't even edit that into the first episode. You don't know, Pawn. You don't know what's going on. We're also going to need storage, okay? It's not a high priority, though, right now. We've got our plants. Our plants are working. They're growing. They're going. They're doing the things that they need to do. There's no one down in the mine, which is fine. I think we'll drink wine, and then we'll mate with swine. Okay, I shouldn't do that. Don't rhyme, Pawn, because your bestiality is coming out. Everyone can see your bestiality. Oh, thank you, Kale Frenchie. Thank you for doing your work. And you are one of the happy people. You got to sleep last night, didn't you? Why are you unhappy? Well, you can't blame me for your dreams, I know that I'm not doing the best job as the plant manager here, but it's my first, couple of days. It's my first week as the staff guy. No, it's not. You've done this before. Yeah, but it's been ages since I did it before. Last time I built it, it was just... And it was the easy planet, too. I don't know what the hell I'm gonna do. We're all screwed. We need to be able to refine our food into bioplastics, so that's a thing, and we need to be able to turn our ore into metal, so that's a thing as well. It has to be done immediately. How are we doing on metals? Down to 4. It's a good thing I got those in, because you're gonna need it. If you queued up anything else, we wouldn't be able to continue the cycle of getting and receiving and all of those things. We are getting to the self-sustaining portion, though. In fact, this might be the last thing that we need in order to be self-sustaining. If we can get that in, the other thing that I'd really like, just for like stability's sake, and to feel like I got my feet down on the ground, without being silly and stupid, is a place to store the water. We've got a big water generator out here, so it should be fine for a good long time, but I don't want to mime the lime while there's grime beneath my... Stop doing that, Pawn. Stop. You said you were going to stop with the rhyming. It doesn't work. I know, but then it happens while I'm talking, and what? What am I going to do, ignore it? I'd love to have another one of these in. It's really nice to have when you're anything, anywhere. What I don't know, what I never figured out is whether this storage tank has like a proximity feature. Does the water help more if it's like over here being stored next to where I'm doing the plants and stuff like that? I don't know. I never learned. So maybe, just because it's cool, maybe I will just have this over here. Where's this closest point I can have it, where it's not going to block me doing all the other things I want to do? I like that right there. Should I build a big one? It's going to last you a good long time, into perpetuity, if you do. I'm low on metal right now. Yeah, but you're getting self-sustaining, is the thing, Pawn. And once you're self-sustaining, with the mine over here, and then you can produce the metal, as soon as you get to that point, you're going to be gangbusters. So it doesn't matter, as long as we're self-sufficient. For example, look at my example of self-sufficiency. You now have the structures in place to sustain your colony. Let's celebrate with some smooth jazz. All right. Oh yeah. I really hope the editor actually puts smooth jazz in there, or else I'm gonna look really stupid. You're the editor. Yeah, I'll look doubly stupid if I don't do it for me. This was going to be an unedited series, and it's still going to be. It's going to be an uncut series. Ooh, I should call this Pawn Uncut. Maybe I shouldn't. I'm cut. I'm cut, babies. Oh, yes. Oh, lovelies. Oh, honeys. Sweetie pies. I am so cut. How are we doing on food? Are we going to be able to sustain ourselves? We've only got 6 meals, but how much do we have in terms of actual, like, foodie food? Where's the foodie foods? There's 1... 2. Oh yeah, okay, so it's just meals. It's just meals. Oh, well then we've got 4 there, and then we've got 2 that we are making? Is that what's going on here? Probably maybe. It's a probably maybe thing where we've got actual food. Good. Are you guys... You're eating? You're sleeping? You're pooping? Are you pooping? Oh god, I forgot to put in the lavatories. We'll be fine. We don't need a lavatory. You guys, will you, like, prioritize the mine then, I guess? We need to get metal out, and we need to start... You know, we're sufficient, so we can just sort of run time at full speed like this, and we should be A-okay, except for the not eating thing. You know what, I need a place to store things. How are we doing on metal? You guys are waiting to build this. What does it need? The path needs 1 more metal? No, you just need to come out here and actually build the damn thing. Our food stocks are low. I know, I understand, I am aware of that. Oh god, this is the next hurdle, isn't it? I've got to get over this. Oh, we've got lots of food made, though. We've got starches, and we've got some vegetables. These count as food and vegetables, right? So it produces 1 starch, 1 vegetable. I think we'll be okay for now. I want to feel that we're more than okay, so I'm going to put in another pad of onions. Onions are, you know, good for everybody. They really do. They're really good. If you don't have onions in your diet, you need to start eating raw red onions, just like an apple. Just get in there and then tell me how your breath smells. Let me know. Tell me how it feels. Wow, we are really burning through our resources, aren't we? I should have a med bay. I should have somebody to come out and repair the carrier bot. I should have some lasers to defend against the incoming asteroids. That would be nice as well. Okay, what would be next, Pawn? Next would be getting, like, to the point where we are bringing ore out of the mine. We will eventually process the ore. I think a med bay, because people are going to start getting injured down there in the mine. So I think, yeah, before things go really, really bad, I should have a place for my medics to stand around doing almost nothing most of the time. What am I doing? That's the outdoor stuff, Pawn. You need a sick bay. Right. And where are you going to stick the sick bay? Is the sick bay something that can only, once I build it, I'm screwed, like I can't build off of the sick bay? Because if it is, then I need to be smarter about where I'm going to put it. And if I need to be smart, then we need to slow down time. It is an interior structure that... Yeah, it's got that little T. It's got that little T on it, which means you can't build off of it. Okay, bearing that in mind, where would I not need to build off of? I need to be able to build off in all directions here. In all of the directions I need to be able to build off. Sickbay would make the most sense just being central, and then we can build out kind of around it. I guess that would be, yeah, from here, from the where the oxygen is. If I gotta have one, it's gonna cut me off. There's no better place than there. Is the load of horsepucky. I'm telling myself, no, don't put it there. Don't put it there, because I would like to do like a star pattern here. Actually, would be ideal in my brain. So can I just stick you off like that, and then still have enough room on this side for storage? Because I want you to just take it up out of the mine, bring it in here, and then drop things. That's what I'm thinking right now. Where's your landing pad gonna be? Don't worry about that. We'll get to that after the smooth jazz. The smooth jazz heals all wounds, baby. Heals all wounds. Okay, so we only have 1 metal remaining. I've just asked you to build something that's gonna cost us 2 metal. You're gonna have to refine, you're gonna have to do things, and the sickbay is, you know what, get out of there. You could injure yourself while you're in there. So you finish up what you're doing, come in here, stand next to the metal processor, as long as you don't, you know, bang your shin off of the machine while you're tapping your foot to the smooth jazz. Then we'll be fine. You won't get injured, and then we won't be screwed over. How are we doing, actually? Let's look at some of our charts. Status is good. People are happy. I'm keeping them happy. They love me. We've got, you know, things and stuff. Can we look at the charts? How is power? I would really love to know about our power situation. Power balance. I don't want to look at that. Power storage is good. It's very good. I'm guessing that this is like an overnight report? I don't know. It depends on the wind and the sun, but our food stocks are low, so that's good. All right, what about water? Water's gonna be fine forever, right? Because I built I built one of them, so we don't have to worry about water for ages. What do we have to worry about? Well, that we've put a git in charge of the entire colony. Let's not worry about that. It's too much to worry about. Meals, production, and meals are not really the measure of this thing. It's vegetables. It's vegetables and vitrameat. Oh, I need to have a lab for vitrameat. That's another thing that we'll have to get. We should probably try and get it in this episode, but the problem is that we need to convert things. We need to make things into things. Up priority this. Yeah, work on that. Turn the ore that we have collected into metal. 4 ore is becoming metal even as we speak, and then that metal that we don't have any of can be used in order to finish building the med bay, which has been built, but it hasn't been connected. And then after that, I can do other things, which would be nice. Would be very nice. Listen, I've gotten us self-sustaining here. We didn't asphyxiate. We didn't die from sleep deprivation. I don't know how that happens in the game. I've never seen that happen. Oh, it'd be cool if, you know, all the little models just like went running around mad. They just went insane because they haven't slept in so long. Kind of thing. How are we doing on, like, you guys eating, and what is it that you're unsatisfied with in your lives? You've got a potted plant to look at, so I guess you're pretty happy. Yeah, I'm not even gonna build you a television, alright? What are we gonna possibly watch? We're on a planet alone here. You know, CNN, I don't think we can pick them up. I think they're too far off. What did that message say? I didn't notice. Well, the med bay is in. So as long as the med bay is in, and we do have some bioplastic to spend, then let's get 1 bed in here just in the eventuality. We know it's coming. Sooner or later, somebody's going to get injured. We should have 1 bed so that we can repair somebody. The other thing that would be really nice to have, though, how am I doing on all this crap that I got out here? Wow, we blew through it a lot quicker than we did in the last run. Would be a lab where they can produce the things that they need. And I should have put that between here and the med bay. That would have made sense, because I can't build off of the med bay now. Oh, come on now! I'm just getting started. Thank God there was an engineer standing right there to make sure that the oxygen keeps flowing into our plants. My God, game. Don't be vicious. Look I've only got a few smattering of structures over here. Good Lord, and I'm trying to be thoughtful and intelligent, and that's really holding me back at this point. I could build a monolith, only costs 40 metal. How are we doing on metal? Down to 1? Great. How are we doing on ore? You're processing the ore into metal. I think that's what I want right now. You know, occasionally somebody will step down into the mine on their own. What's next, Pawn? Next is the lab, I think, because we can make vitrameat there, and that's going to keep people from their diet getting bad, and then they get upset tummies, and then we really do need to put in the lavatories, because there's trails of brown goo all over the place. Nobody wants it. Where is my lab? It probably looks like lab equipment, Pawn. Like this? Like that? No. No, it looks like a beaker. It looks like a beaker. I can build off of the lab. I know that because last time I built one, it didn't. I used it as a nexus for all things to pass through. Tell you what, we'll build the lab off right over here, because having the lab near the place where we're growing things isn't going to help at all. At all? Not even a little bit, Pawn. That's a bad idea. Don't put that there. Put it over here. Yeah. We'll have the lab as a pass-through junction kind of a thing, as close as I can possibly get it to everything there. Right there. Stick her in there. We'll have a lab right there. And then you got easy access to take the meat over to where the food is eaten. See? I'm thinking. There's logic to some of this. Stop processing and get back down into the mines, I think is what we're going to do now that we've got a bed. I'm just going to keep you guys working, keep you guys churning. Are we at full speed? We are. Okay. And the lab? Can we build it immediately? Can we build that lab immediately? We can! And we are! And we have! Here, on the road in Pawn. You've still got a couple of minutes, Pawn. Damn it. Alright, I'll keep going. You guys just tell me. Flip the switch when you're done with me. And then, put me back in the hole. We put a tissue synthesizer there, and a place to make our own med kits is not going to be helpful at all until we are growing our own medical plants. So no reason to do that, even a little bit. What I would much prefer is to finally put in the storage that I want over here, and I don't know how long it's going to take me to get the resources that I need for that, but I'm going to queue it anyway because I got nothing else queued, and this is what I have always wanted. Always wanted. How are we doing on oxygen? Do I need to build another oxygen thing anytime soon? Where do you get to see the oxygen? Which F button is it? F this. This is what it's F4. We have enough oxygen to sustain 20 people. And as long as I build, I think it's like three, like you can build 1, 2, and then 3 away from an oxygen thing, and it's still 100% delivered to that area. Correct me in the comment section if I'm wrong, but I think that's how that works. So given that, we're not doing bad. Oh, we don't have the metal in order to finish this thing off, but we will do shortly, right? You guys are down there, by which I mean the one person who works for me, apparently. One person who's on the labor staff. No, there's 2 of you in there. You guys are mining up the ore. We bring the ore over here. We convert the ore into metal, and then we can build this, and it will feel as though I have accomplished something in this game, in the second episode of Planetbase. I am the Rodent Pawn. No, keep going. Smooth jazz. No, screw it. Pawn out.